Yeah.
Bro, I was wondering what the fuck that was.
Over that shit don't be going through the whole video. Fuck, man, it's hot out this bitch.
I feel good, ain't gonna lie. Ain't even lie.
Yeah, now I'm sitting down, I feel good. Welcome to Blunt Talk with Big Sexy. This your boy Big Sexy. I'm here with Mo and Zion. Today's topic is the pros and cons of having a gun.
Yeah.
So, how we gonna start this off with the pros or the cons?
Cons? We can do cons. We can start off with cons. I mean,
What are the cons of having a gun? Protection. For one.
protection, protect your family. I mean, this period, you don't know how the world is weird as fuck. It's crazy as shit. So you don't know what somebody's mindset might be. So,
I don't know. It seems like they let the folks who not supposed to have guns, and then the folks who can have guns, they act like they can't because they think they're gonna do some crazy shit to somebody.
Yeah, so nine times out of 10 that's actually what happens. Most people that are able to have guns go around and do dumb shit. So that is true.
Yeah, which makes it bad for everybody else that wants guns and that can have guns and need guns for the right purpose and shit like that.
Not to mention,
Like out here, I used to open carry like a motherfucker. I used to have a Taurus G3C. I used to carry that motherfucker all the time. Cause I never knew what people's mindset was gonna be on this shit. So, and I had kids in the car and stuff too. So I always wanted to protect them and just make sure.
I don't know. I have me a gun for the simple fact, nigga, I was in Hampton.
Right.
So I kept me a gun just for my protection. I wasn't out slinging that bitch or showing motherfuckers flexing, posting pictures on Instagram and shit. Like I would see niggas doing. I wasn't doing that shit. I'll have my shit, nobody would even fucking know. That's how it should be.
So
For your protection.
it's more like you carrying a gun for protection and then instead of just like, oh, I got a gun, da 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The goal is to make sure nobody knows, bro. You gonna not know by not don't be flashing and shit or telling anybody, oh, I got this gun. You wanna check this out? You feel
Right.
me? You wanna see what gun I just got last week or something like. Yeah.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck what you're doing.
But yeah.
But yeah, so that's the pros of it. I mean, like for me, I'm about to try to get my carry license and shit too. So
Are you licensed to carry? No. But you can get it though, right? Without any problem.
I can, yeah, without no problem. Yeah.
as long as you're not a felon or anything like that, yeah, like if you're a felon, you gotta wait for a while and petition the court to get your rights back and all that. But like if you're not a felon, like right now I can open carry.
Well, he ain't got no
The state of Virginia can open carry without no permit, no nothing.
Right.
But if you want to conceal carry, you gotta get a permit. Most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, that's the heaviest shit concealed. I mean, I don't mind. When I used to open carry, I really didn't care. Because I had my holster was to the point where, like, I had to use my thumb to get my gun out.
What you mean, like a fingerprint?
No, it's actually like a lever. You have to push down on the, you hold your gun,
Yeah.
you have to push down on the lever to pull the gun out of the holster.
Okay, so
It locks it in when you, like, if you don't push that lever, it won't come out.
what is like what is what is like you carrying a gun? Like what are the rules of like actually carrying a gun? Do you know?
Yeah, so out here, like
It's
I said,
different for every
so-
state, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's different for every state. Out here, like I said, you don't need a open carry. You can't open carry without a permit. One, two, like if you're like doing like self-defense or a life or death situation, I'd rather you do that in front of like a camera or a witness or anything like that, so they can see that okay, you was in the right, you were just defending yourself. Type shit. same with concealed carry too. But I'll say this though, if you open carry, get a good holster. The reason why I say the holster where like if you walking around and you open
I would say for
carry,
what? But go ahead.
you can open carry and you gotta so nobody snatch it.
Well,
You-
but
you
isn't that
have
like
somebody walk up to you and if you got a weak holster, somebody used to snatch
Right.
the gun out of your holster. If you ain't got a good holster, somebody it locks where your trigger finger goes at. Nobody can snatch that out.
But when you're actually like registered to have a gun, don't you have to like sign something to actually say like, oh, you have to put it in a holster and no?
No.
Cause I never heard that.
No, because I feel like isn't like two parts to it? Like one's like a concealed thing and then like a open thing.
So for like the concealed part,
No, I'm talking about for like when you have to like you out in the public and like you carrying a gun, you have to like actually show it.
no.
Yeah.
It is something like that, right?
Yeah.
When you, cause like I got mine. When you first purchase it, it has to be showing
Yeah.
until you take a class that says you can have it concealed.
Oh, okay, okay.
That
So
goes
when you
back.
first get it, it has to be shown.
Yeah, that's the open
It
carry
has
law.
to be.
So like out here, you can open carry like a motherfucker. But
Big
if
shout
you
out to
go-
Jamie. That was Jamie in the background, y'all.
But if you fucking do the concealed carry, like she said, like you have to go pay that money to get your
Yeah,
concealed
take a
carry.
You got to take a course for like
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
like
You gotta
even
go
to
to
get
gun
your gun.
range, you gotta
Period,
go to
right?
gun
No,
range
no,
and all of
no.
that.
You can just go.
You can go and get one, but if you want it, if you really want to,
Damn, I shouldn't have fucked up my life.
If
I
you,
shouldn't have fucked up my life.
if you really want to, like concealed carry for the concealed carry where like you go out, walk out in public and stuff like that.
Right.
Nobody gonna know you got it.
Right.
It's concealed carry, but like say for instance, some shit go down and you have to use it.
Right, I'm gonna say, what if you get an altercation? You have to announce that you have a gun.
Most people don't. Most people don't.
I
Like
mean, but I'm pretty sure if you have it showing already, that lets somebody. If they come up
No,
with
yeah,
try
you can
something,
see it,
Yeah.
but like he was just saying, like with the concealed part, and if you get an altercation with somebody, don't you got to be like, oh look, I got a gun.
oh,
no, see,
You can't just pull it out and be like,
No.
well, I do know
You
it's.
can give them a warning. I heard that you can give them a fucking warning, like, look, chill out. But if it comes to a point where it's like a life or death situation,
Oh,
like
yeah.
say there's somebody pulling out a weapon and
Yeah.
harm
Right.
you or your family, then you can go ahead and
that comes back to the point what you were talking about,
yeah,
the safe defense.
self-defense shit. You're protecting you, you're protecting your family. Like you don't know what this person's
Right.
mindset is. But like I said, you do it in front of witnesses and people that can vouch for you.
Or have a reporter or something. That's
Yeah.
why I say it's best to report it.
Yeah, because there was an incident down here that happened like that. Somebody kicked in their door and then they shot him.
Yeah.
So
But
they
see,
shot him. And all he served was 3 months for
But
self-defense.
see, the whole thing behind that though, you should have got time. The reason why you shouldn't have got time because once
That's
somebody
what I was doing.
cross your threshold and you invite them in, doesn't matter if they kicked it in and they volunteered to invite
Yeah.
themselves into the house.
But
Yeah, but that goes back to the
Shoot 'em.
laws though.
the reason why
because
could probably be though when the door got kicked in, the dude kicking in, he probably didn't have a
Yeah.
weapon. That's
He
why
didn't, but
that's why he still
he
had
sti-
to
I
serve
still feel like,
him
you know,
3
that,
months at
honestly,
least.
no joke, the dude was my friend that kicked the door in. He was the homie, but I feel like the dude that shot him, I feel like he shouldn't have had on time.
Yeah.
Because he kicked his door in.
He kicked his
You know
door.
what I'm saying? And there was kids in the house.
Yeah.
He told him before he came in the house, I got a gun.
Oh.
He told him, because we all was out here, we all heard it. Ain't nobody believe he was gonna shoot that nigga. Kick that motherfucking door in, pow, 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 everybody ran. The nigga limping through the parking lot bloody.
But see that I think that's probably what got him. Because multiple shots. Now how Poppy wants, that's mean like look,
It's no longer self-defense.
it's self-defense. If I'm shooting you once, that's self-defense. If I'm shooting you multiple times,
That's not self-defense.
That's not self-defense.
And I feel like that's why he went to jail, because he shot him like 3-4 times.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like it's like a double-edged sword, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I
Then
feel like
you got a lot of shit
shouldn't
on
be.
that shot too.
That's probably confusing a little bit. Cause what if you in a situation where like you have to shoot the dude multiple
Right.
times? Like you ain't got no other option. one shot and hit
Yeah,
another.
yeah. I mean,
Like, what if you come against one of these robo niggas, super niggas, and the bullets ain't even doing shit? Like,
Nah,
I'm gonna shoot you and I'm gonna shoot you till it's dying.
Like, what you gonna do if somebody trying to get you with something, right? But the
Like, I
person,
seen a
the person who's
situation
trying to
like-
get you, they got a vest on or something, right? So
Yeah.
you shooting at them, but they ain't going down, and they trying to shoot at you. Nigga, you gonna keep shooting.
see,
You
I
got
was
to.
taught to.
So, but I don't think you get in trouble.
That
for
goes back to, is that self-defense or is that not?
Yeah. But see, if it was
Well, that
like,
turned into manslaughter then.
I mean, but it should be self-defense if
Yeah.
the nigga is literally shooting at you non-stop, and you trying to you shoot him once and he don't even fall.
Yeah.
What else you gonna do?
Get back up shooting. No, I think it is if he gets back up and still shooting, you able to shoot
Or
back
even
again.
if he fall and he's still about to aim at you again, then what? You know what I'm saying? Not just gonna
Because
sit
I
there.
mean, I've seen like I have seen like certain videos where that dude is in the right, people's in the right, like even with ring cameras and stuff like that. Dude was about to get robbed, and the dude walked on him. He was literally walking to his apartment, and the dude walked on him, tried to rob him, showed him a gun and all that. The dude whipped out so fast, he had it concealed, whipped out, shot him once. And his girlfriend
I think
in the
I've
house
seen
called,
that.
Called,
I think I've
called
seen
the,
that video.
Called the police.
They were upstairs in the apartment building.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that video.
Yo, he pulled his gun out so fast, like he didn't even have the chance to. The dude didn't even have the chance to fire his gun for real. So all he had to see
Okay, so
was that.
you-
and he had
Have you
a
had your gun license?
No, I never had mine. I always open carry. So my thing is though, I'm trying to get mine.
What is open carry?
Open carry is where you open and carry your
A gun?
firearm.
But don't you still need a license for it?
No,
Y'all
not in
good?
the state of
Okay,
Virginia.
so have you ever been in a situation to where like you had to pull out your fucking gun?
Pull my gun out, yeah, out in front of my house where I was staying with my ex. Yes, I had to.
Yeah. Was that for protection of the fam? Or
It was for
it
protection.
was just like,
It was for
Some rah-rah
protection. No, it wasn't on the rah-rah shot. It was for protection of the fam because we had a neighbor that likes to walk around and still like, you know what, stop.
right.
So at that point, I was living in Edinburgh where it was nothing but woods and shit like
Right.
that. Like, and the neighbor didn't live far from down from us, but it was a situation like you coming around, walking around with a shotgun,
Right.
taking stuff off of people's porches and stuff like that. Too. So
That
then
nigga
we
was
got
strong on
kids.
robbery people.
Then we got kids outside. Like I felt like he was just an older dude and he was just getting in the age and
Right.
not knowing what he was doing. That's how I was thinking of it. But it got to a point to where at the time my stepsons was going outside and shit and walking around and doing that. Like no.
Mm-hmm.
No. So it's been times where I have seen him walk past our driveway with a shotgun in his hand, and I'm like, look, okay, I'm gonna pull this bitch out just to make sure that you don't do nothing
Right.
stupid.
Just to let you know, I got one
So
too.
too, yeah, like,
Yeah.
please don't do
So it definitely was for protection.
yeah. So like, only time I put my gun on is if it's for protection. Any other time like that, I'm not about to sit here and flex that shit on the gram or
Right.
look what I got type shit. No, like no, I'm not doing that because I mean you
Bro.
technically that's brandishing.
What is that?
Brandishing,
Like bragging?
putting it up. No, brandishing a gun means that you putting it out, waving it around. Even if I take my phone and do like this, that's brandishing.
Bro, look. I swear to God, motherfuckers will get so mad at me when I tell them I got my stick on me, but they'll actually see it and I won't show them.
Why would they be
Motherfuckers
like,
will
let
get-
me see?
No. Motherfuckers will get so mad, and I will always say, nigga, I'm not gonna sit here and flash my gun and shit. I'm not gonna do that shit.
Right.
If I pull it out, it's when if you want to see it, it's gonna be when somebody tries, nigga, or try me,
Right.
whichever one. You feel me?
Yeah.
And, but
Right.
niggas would get so mad, bro.
But
I
see,
swear to God, and they'll start making up shit. You probably ain't got. that
That's
gun.
one of the
Right.
cons.
Have you
though.
been in a situation like that? To where like you had
Yeah.
to?
I've been, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
that's-
forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the cons, though.
I can't with these niggas.
That's actually one of the.
I can't with these
fucking
hood
cons,
niggas.
though, if you think about it too, because like, say for instance, if I could get my concealed weapons and shit like that, like even with the open carry shit, people are so quick to be like your homies and all them, so quick to be like, let me see the John, let me see the John, let me see out, bro. I'm not about to pull this bitch out. And then if I pull this bitch out and I'm showing you, somebody gonna actually call the fucking police or you saying that you out here brandishing a gun and shit like that. They don't know what you trying
So
to
therefore, I
do.
take that as that's a crime.
Yeah,
Only thing that I feel is-
somebody can call the police and think the wrong thing, and then if they pull up on you, they actually see that motherfucker in your holster type shit. It's past of you open carrying because someone already called and said that you had it out
Right.
of your hand type shit.
Yeah.
So they can come up on you with guns out and all that shit.
The police.
Yeah, depending on what the caller tells you.
That's what they was about
Right.
to do to us the other day.
Yeah.
Story, yeah, let's
Okay,
tell
I wasn't gonna touch on that. I was
Come
not
on.
gonna touch on that, but
Might
since
as
we
well.
already did,
Yeah.
Come on.
So,
like,
what did happen?
This gonna be a prime example
yeah.
of everything that was just talked about.
Very problem. So I had a bag, something like this. It's a Jordan bag, but like, okay, I'm into like airsoft and shit like that. That's dealing with like going out shooting airsoft guns at people. It's like a training thing though too. If nobody knows, you can actually take an airsoft gun and do some good training with it.
Right.
Before with a actual firearm for real.
Yeah.
It's the
And for
next
those
step
that don't
to
know,
it.
what is an airsoft gun?
So as an airsoft gun is like a replica of a real gun. And most police, law enforcement use those too for training. And that day, like I had a bag like this, and it
My
was a Jordan
podcast.
bag, and I had
Me too, though.
my
on TikTok.
airsoft gun inside of that bag. But
Did you get a
he
blunt
was
wrap?
he was outside.
No, not yet.
Look, I was
He was basically outside in front of my house and
Yeah.
playing with my dog. My neighbor is. I don't want to feel like I'm coming off like an asshole, but
racist.
he's racist.
Yeah,
He's
racist.
racist shit.
Yeah.
And we had problems with him before, but I didn't think nothing of it. Like I never had a problem with him to that day.
You know?
That day that shit happened, and it was like, dude, he was literally outside playing with the dog, and he had his gun. In
I
his-
had mine, but he didn't know. There's no way he could have known that shit because it was away. I didn't have it out. I wasn't even touching it.
Yeah.
I was playing with his dog, bro. So then, I'm playing with his dog, and I see him looking at his front door, like he just standing there looking. So I peek back a little bit, and I turn my head. I try not to think nothing of it at first. I turn back around, and he's still looking. So I look at him, and then that's when he said we about to go. So I'm like, all right. So
By the time we leave from
Bro.
my house and get close to where we at right now,
Wait a minute, wait. We walking, okay. We see a car coming, right? I ain't even gonna say, but we see a car coming, and
I said it's undercover.
yeah, it was like
It's
it
undercover.
was basically an unmarked car, like an unmarked
I was
sheriff
about
car.
to say that fucking car.
Oh,
Bro. Nah, for real. But look though. So yeah, we seen the undercover car pull up. At first, I didn't know. I thought it was, but I asked him first. I was like, "Hey, bro, is that an undercover car?"
I was
He
like,
said he didn't know.
I don't know until
So-
he pulled up. Like he literally pulled up like in front of us to block us off, type shit. Then I was like, okay, yeah, that's a fact.
We had walked
What's the
behind the
police?
car, and when we walked behind the car, all we seen was him come around that side. But the dude, the officer,
It was cool.
What irritated me though at first, I'm not gonna like this irritated me so bad, was because when he came around that car, he came straight at me, and he didn't say nothing or anything. The dude just came at me, and just fucking put his hand
on his pocket.
like just grabbed me. So I was about to grab him back, and he keeps saying relax, relax. But I'm like, what is any normal person gonna do when
Right.
somebody walks up on them real
Exactly.
quick
Yeah.
and about to grab him like that? You know what I'm saying? So
Don't be a
it's,
problem.
like one thing, it's about how you approach folks, even if you were an officer.
or
bro.
not.
Yeah.
He was cool about it, but it was just that particular thing like that. Like,
Yeah.
and then he was like, look, I understand it's like airsoft guns. Like he asked me, do I have mine? And I was like, yeah, mine's in my bag. So he told me to take my bag off. I gave it to him and all that. He checked it and all that. Like I said, it was an airsoft gun. So he was like, long as you have it in a bag, you're straight. your day. Well, he didn't say who it was, but we kind of figured out who it was. We put two and two together.
Right.
Yeah, that was the only person that was outside
Right.
that day, and he called. Said somebody called and said that we had a gun outside, basically waving it around and shit like that. When it wasn't outside, waved around or anything like that at all. So, you gotta have your pros and cons with airsoft shit, BB guns, real guns. Anything can fucking happen.
Right.
They can pull up on you with real guns drawn out, and you trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Right.
Just make sure you don't do nothing stupid though. If that ever happened to you, like seriously.
Well, that
Have it
definitely
in a
is a
bag.
con, though.
Put it in the bag.
That
Make
is
sure it's in a
con
bag.
of having a gun.
That's also coming with like concealed carry. You can conceal carry your gun in a bag. You can conceal it on you on your waistband. You can conceal it. You can have it in your car, concealed. All of that shit.
Right.
That's when the concealed carry comes into play.
Oh shit!
Fucking God.
Look at that. We just had some technical difficulties.
Still recording.
Yeah, still recording. Oh, I think this busted though.
I had to tighten. I think that's the end of my tight. You say something.
Damn, son.
I said some shit to you. Yeah.
Did that break off?
Yeah, dude.